The number of millionaires in Austin has grown exponentially. In fact, this Austin Business Journal article talks about how many millionaires have come to the Austin area and become millionaires in the Austin area. What I want to talk about today is the 5 zip codes that are the most expensive zip codes to buy in. This is where all the millionaires are moving to. So through this video, we're going to show you what those homes look like if you're going to get in just the median for these, like how much you actually have to make in order to buy a home in this area. Here we go. Okay, Jeremy at the Night Group, your favorite Austin realtor. Today we are actually in the number 11 neighborhood, or zip code. I'm in Parton Ranch. Behind me is a $1.1 million listing that we are selling very soon, or hitting the market very soon. The median price is $790. I actually live in this zip code. I love this zip code. On average, you have to make about $187,000 a year to live in this zip code. So what are the top 5 zip codes? You know, as we go through though, I'm gonna show you some of the fun stuff in this house listed at $1.1 million here in Parton Ranch. But let's start with number 5 on the list. Number 5 on the list is 78731, and this is the Northwest Hills area. So it's just west of I-35, kind of central Austin. This is amazing. The median price for a home out there is $1,037,000, and you need to make about $245,000 a year. Let's see what that actually looks like. Okay, so here's 78731. This is the northwest side of Austin. Now you have some homes, like the median price we said was $1,037,000, and you're gonna need to be what, $245,000 a year income to be in this area. This Northwest Hills area, if you look, there's not too many homes under $1 million. A lot of them are higher than $1 million. But let's see what 1.15 million gets you. So let's take a look. Here you go. So this home right here on Spans Creek Circle is listed at $1,150,000. This is a 2,400 square foot 4-bed, 3-bath. Let's take a quick peek at the photos in here. Not a bad property at all. Let's take a look at the schools. Obviously, if you click down here on my school finder on the side, it gives you that Bridgepoint Elementary is a 10, 10, 10, Elementary is a 10. So all of these areas over here, you have pretty high rated schools, and that's why people want to be in this area. But if we go back and look at this house, it's a pretty decent house. Now, a lot of the homes in this Northwest Hills area are going to be slightly older. They're not going to get too many brand new homes unless they're a home that has been a tear down remodel. So this is a quick snapshot look of what you're getting at 78731. If you do want more information about 78731, definitely reach out to us. Number 4 on the list is actually an area I love. It's scenic, it's beautiful, it's West Austin, it's 78730. In a second, I'm going to show you what it looks like to buy a home at this median price of $1,141,000. But just know, in order to, how much you need to make in order to afford one of those homes is $270,000 a year. But don't worry, that's down 9% year over year from the year before. Let's take a real quick peek at what it looks like to buy a home and live in this area. All right, welcome back. Now we are looking at homes in this 78730 area. And look, homes in here for a median of $1,145,000. You don't see very many homes under that price on the market right now. You look and you're seeing 4 million, 5 million, 2 million, 1.8 million, 7 million. There's a lot of higher priced homes. I found this one right here on 2 acres though, that is gonna get you in this area. And this is just a lot, 2.57 acres, and you're only getting a lot. Interesting. Let's go back and see if we can find another one. Let's look at this one right here, 1.2 million, 4.4 acres, and guess what? Again, you are just getting a lot. So just to get a lot in this area is the median price for what they have homes actually selling for. Here we go. We have one at $1.8 million. This is definitely not that 1.1. You're looking at a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 3,700 square foot property. Let's take a look at the schools here in a second, but look how great this house looks. You're getting good sized acreage on here. What do we say, 5 acres? 1 acre. This is right on 1 acre lot. What do you think about the photos on this listing. Okay, let's look at the school finder here. So, schools. Let's see, schools. You got a 10, 10, middle school. Oh, that doesn't give you a thing on the middle school. So it's just a little ways. Always make sure you're looking at, great schools and niche.com for school information. Here's what's going to give you its properties on my website are available, but this is going to get you $1.8 million, pretty much going to get you a 3,700 square foot home in 78730. Again, if you want more information about 78730, reach out to us. All right, welcome back. Now we are at number 3 on this list. Have you guessed what this is yet? In fact, why don't you guess what the others on this list are? But this is 78733. So this is that Cuernavaca area. If you remember, Jeremy made a video about this area not too long ago, and he has said this is one of the top 5 areas that people don't want you to know about. Well, secret's out. You need to, in order to buy a home in there, the median price is $1,142,000. You need to make that same $270,000 that you would have in 78730. You're just on the other side of the lake, which is pretty nice. Now, this area, there's a guy, what's his name? Joe Schmogan. Joe Rogan lives in 78733. So let me show you what it looks like to get a house in 78733. So this is 78733. This was actually one of the areas I talked about as the hidden area people don't want you to know about. But if we zoom in and look at pricing in here, the median, like I said a minute ago, was 1.15 basically. And you can definitely get some homes under that. I actually do have a listing coming up in here pretty soon. So if you want some info on an off-market property, I do have one coming on right off Cuernavaca. But let's see if we can find something right in that 1.1. Here's this one. This is a 2-bedroom for 1.2 million. You have this one right here, a 4-bedroom, just under that median price. Let's take a look and see what that gets us. A 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,600 square foot property. This was built in 2001. Pretty decent looking right here. Let's look at the photos. This is not a bad little spot. Now, this Cuernavaca area is definitely a hidden little area. You definitely have to know what you're looking for to get in here, but this is close to the lake. This property at 1.1, you're probably going to want to upgrade. That's up to you, but I would probably upgrade this house a little bit myself. Let's take a look at the schools. Obviously, you're kind of connected to the Eanes School District, is why people like this area. So you're getting really good rated schools typically in the Eanes area. You got a 10, 10, 9, 9. Pretty good looking schools overall. See what the middle schools show, 10. So good middle schools. That's what this is saying here again, niche.com. Let's get to the next one. All right, welcome back. Now we're going to 7703. This is the Clarksville, Terrytown area. Now, if you've ever driven through this area, the homes are in the 8, 9, 10, $15 million. They're gorgeous, gorgeous homes. And you can go over to my good friend's place, Mozart's, if you know him. Great coffee place, lots of really good stuff on the lake right there. I love this zip code. But in order to buy a home, the median is $1,344,000. You need to make a median of $318,000 a year just to live in that area if you're gonna buy a home at that price. But guess what? That's like a Lamborghini. That's a Lamborghini. You gotta make enough money to buy a Lamborghini every year just to live in that area. What do you think? And what do you think number 1's gonna be? Let me go show you what a home looks like in this zip code. Okay, so 7703, you have a lot going on in here. You have condos, you have homes, but the median price based on what this is showing is 1.3 million. As we can see, you can get under 1.3 million if you want a condo, but other than that, everything is pretty darn expensive. We have this one right here at 1.27. This is right off Mopac. Really close to all the fun stuff. Now this is a little bungalow. It's 3-bedroom, 3-bath, almost 1,800 square foot. This is a nice looking little bungalow. If you're looking for a cool bungalow near downtown for $1.3 million, this would make a fun little office, I think. But look at this. The photos look great. Great property here. Let's check out the schools on the website. Again, always, like I said, use the information provided through Niche. You got some 10s with Eanes Elementary, Cedar Creek, some 7s in there, 6s, 5s. So good schools overall. Property taxes in here. I wonder what this is going to be for property taxes 2022 year. doesn't really tell me on here. Definitely, this is why you need a good realtor to give you the tax information, because the tax rates in here aren't overly expensive as far as the rate, but the taxes in here can get quite expensive if you're looking in this area. This is on a 6,500 square foot lot, so not a huge lot, but a great home. Let's get to number one on the list. All right, what were you guessing for number one? I'm pretty sure you knew what it was, but it was 78746. The median price to live in this neighborhood or buy in this neighborhood was $1.742 million. And guess what? Yeah, you gotta have a Ferrari 488 Pista in order there, $412,000. But don't worry, that's down 7% year over year. Okay, we said that it was gonna be a median of $1.7 million to get in this area. But $1.7 million does not get you a lot in Eanes. Now, why do people like Eanes? Eanes has one of the best school districts in all of the Austin area. Obviously, you have AISD. The other reason why they love this location is there's a lot going on in the hills. Back in the day, nobody even liked this area. They thought this is where all the hippies hung out. And now it's a very expensive area to be right next to the river. I think you even have Matthew McConaughey playing the drums naked over here. So $1.8 million basically, what does that get you in this area? I actually saw a $1.6 million property over here not so long ago that I absolutely had to mull over buying or not buying. I almost bought it because the location to downtown is spectacular. The schools are spectacular location-wise. So this is gonna get you 1.7 million, it's gonna get you a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,700 square foot. Now this was built in 1983, but the lots are just absolutely gorgeous. You have all of these oaks in here, just like you would in a lot of the areas I've shown you in West Austin. But this is absolutely a spectacular house right here too. I wouldn't even need to do a whole lot of updating. You just kind of move in with your toothbrush and you're ready to go. Plus again, you're in the Eanes school district, so you're getting some really good Eanes schools. Let me show you what that looks like on here. You got 10s, couple 9s, Zilker's in here. So obviously this thing's not giving you the best, but look, you got schools in Eanes that are rated a 10. So that's why people are buying in this area. What do you think about this list? Do you think that it's worth, having to buy a Ferrari every year to live in one of these zip codes or make enough money to buy a Ferrari every year in these zip codes? And oh, by the way, what do you think about this house?